Good evening, everybody. A guten Erev Yontef, Erev Chag Sameach. It is not a simple thing, number one, to host a shir on Erev Chag, especially if you have a broken foot. So I would like to thank my dear Rebbetzin. What can I say? You're not normal. You are amazing. Baruch Hashem. Sheli v'shelachem shelai. Anything I have and you have is because of her. The Mesirut Nefesh, going way beyond what any woman will be capable of doing, and hosting a shir with her condition of her foot and right before Yom Tov. All I can tell you, sweetie, is thank you very much. If it wouldn't be for you, I wouldn't be here. And none of this would be a reality. Thank you for everything you do for the family, for the community, obviously for me. May Hashem bless you with long life, health, semachot, and all the berachot. And I'll tell you a secret. Second day of Shavuot is her birthday.
Really?
So you still have, she's 25. Wow. And Natan Tzvi just turned 14. Figure that out. Baruch Hashem. B'lai nara. Yeah, why not? 25. She looked like 11 by her by her wedding. So you're still on time to buy gifts.
Yeah.
You have 24 hours until Yom Tov, so hurry up, you know.
Is that the message for you?
And now you know where we live, so there are no excuses.
Yeah.
The door is open. Bring the gifts, please. Remember, she can't walk a lot and she can't carry things, so if it's something big and heavy, make sure you bring it into the house, please. And looking forward to it. Thank you so much. The Comrades Marathon has approximately 24,000 people participating in it. And you know that more than 20,000 people, they know that they're not going to beat Tete Dijana. As fast as they can run, as much as they can do, they're not going to be number one. So if we could ask all these South Africans and people that come from all around the world, especially around Africa, to this amazing Comrades Marathon, if we would ask them, why are you running the marathon if you already know you're not going to win it? They're going to answer, I know I'm not going to win it, but last year it took me 10 hours and 18 minutes to reach the finish line. And this year I want to do it in 10 hours and 8 minutes. Because for me, that's a winning. When I do something better than last time, when I achieve better results than before, that for me is a complete victory. In Parashat Bamidbar that we just read it, and we always read it right before Matan Torah, right before Shavuot. The Torah tells us how Hashem commanded Moshe Rabbeinu to count all the male children of the Leviim from 1 month old and up. The pasuk says in Perek Gimel, Pesukim Yud Dalet until Tet Zayin, Vaydaber Hashem Moshe Bamidbar Sinai lemor. Hashem spoke to Moshe in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, Pakod et bnei Levi, kol zachar miben chodesh v'mala tifkedem. Count the children of Levi according to their fathers' houses and families. Every male from 1 month old and upward you shall count. Vayifkod otam Moshe al pi Hashem kasher tzuva. And Moshe counted them according to the word of Hashem as he was commanded. Rashi says over there, al pi Hashem. What does al pi Hashem mean? From the mouth of Hashem. To the word of Hashem. Says Rashi, Amar Moshe lifnei HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Moshe said in front of Hashem, Each ani nichnas letoch ha'oleyem ladat minyan yonkeyem. How am I going to enter all the houses to figure out how many babies and how many children are there? Amar lo HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and Hashem answered back to Moshe, Aseh ata shelcha v'ani eseh sheli. You do your part and I'll do my part. Alach Moshe ve'amad al petach ha'oel ve'ashchina makdemet lefanav. So then Moshe will stand at the entrance of the tent of each house, and then the Shekhinah preceded him ובת קול יוצא מן האוהל ואומרת, כך וכך תינוקות יש באוהל זה. And a bat call, a heavenly voice, emerged from the tent and declared, there are this and these many infants in this tent. Lechach ne'emar al pi Hashem. And that's why the pasuk says al pi Hashem, from the mouth of Hashem, which was literally. HaKadosh Baruch Hu was saying how many infants were in the house without Moshe Rabbeinu going into the house. Without Moshe Rabbeinu having to go into people's privacy. Rav Zaydel Epstein, Zecher Tzadik V'Levracha, he asks, if in the end the heavenly voice, the Vad Kol, was going to do the counting anyway, then why was it necessary for Moshe Rabbeinu to go from tent to tent and stand outside each one? Why should Moshe Rabbeinu trouble himself to walk and work so hard if they were going to give them the final results anyways? Why not simply send Moshe Rabbeinu the final results directly to his home? Let him use ChatGPT. Just ask, how many Leviim from 1 month old are they right now? And get the answer. It's not ChatGPT. But it's a bat call. It's a heavenly voice. In Mexico, I used to say that I was always waiting to hear a heavenly voice. You know, nowadays they have all these different electronics that you're walking around the house and you could ask anything, and she answers back to you and she tells you whatever you need to. You know, you don't want to have Alexas in your house. If you call any of your daughters Alexa, then you're in trouble. You shout out, and instead of your daughter answering back to you, so then the bat call, that heavenly voice of that electronic device, will answer back to you. Anyways, Mina and the Rebbe will understand this. In Mexico City, they have an app. I mean, obviously in the States also, to pay for your parking. Especially in Polanco, which is one of the areas in Mexico City where the Hashem should take care of them. These Shkotzim v'Ramosim, they take care of all the cars around. They're waiting just to give you the ticket. Yeah. And they're waiting there just to get as many tickets as possible. So people would have this app, and there was a famous female voice that would come out of this app, and it would say, Mueve ciudad, su parquímetro está por vencer.
It says like that.
Yes. So it means Mueve ciudad, which is the company. Yeah. Your parking is about to expire. So I always tell people that when I was in shul, I would get so inspired, and I would say, like, Hashem, send us a message, say something. I want to hear that bat call, that heavenly voice. And one time I got really excited because I started hearing something. But what was it? Mueve ciudad. Su parquímetro está por vencer. All right, a different kind of bat call. So let Moshe Rabbeinu use the ChatGPT, Alexa, Google, Wikipedia, whatever you want, and get the answer straight. Rav Zaydel Epstein answers with a tremendous yesod, a fundamental principle, a foundation of life. Life is about trying.
About?
Trying. Hashem told Moshe Rabbeinu, you do your maximum effort and I will take care of the rest. You do your part and I will do mine. And that is exactly what happened. Moshe Rabbeinu went, did as much as he could, and Hashem helped him with the rest. The Al-Shich HaKadosh brings an incredible question. At the end of Parashat Balak, Targum Yonatan ben Uziel lists 12 unbelievable miracles that took place in order for Pinchas to be able to enter and kill Zimri and Kozvi. That's why I'm saying it. Do you think it's just a coincidence? I make every shiur according to the guest's bar mitzvah parsha, of course. We've been talking about this for a while, my dear Jacob. Thank you.
In fact, you told me what date it's.
Right. So you think I guessed it? Baruch Hashem, I know. We want to make the guests feel unbelievably welcome in the shiur. The Al-Shich HaKadosh, he brings an incredible question. He says, if everything happened completely through miracles, 12 unbelievable miracles, then why does the Torah give all the credit to Pinchas for being a hero? That's your maftir, by the way. This is your maftir. There you go. There you go. Big applause for our dear Jacob. Unbelievable. Next year, if I do a different maftir, you're going to have to learn it, and you'll do it also in this year. But at least this is your bar mitzvah maftir, so Baruch Hashem, that you can share with us. The Torah gives all the credit to Pinchas for being a hero and for being courageous and for accomplishing everything he accomplished. At the end of the day, it wasn't really him. It was miracle after miracle after miracle. 12 miracles? It wasn't really him. It was mostly Hashem, if not everything was Hashem. So the Al-Shich HaKadosh answers that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted to teach us one thing, which is the same message that we're trying to get across. Rahmana liba bai. In Aramaic it means Hashem wants your heart. Hashem wants you to do everything possible. Hashem wants you to try as much as you can to put in all your heart on everything you do. And then obviously the 12 miracles or whatever miracles you'll need, they will also happen. Hashem will take care of it. But you have to start. Hashem does not need you to finish the job. And the truth is that most of the times in life, we don't finish the job by ourselves. Hashem wants you to begin. Hashem wants you to try with everything you've got. And even if 12 miracles happen afterward to help you complete your mission, if you were at that point that you could say that you were the one who started it all, if you were the one who gave your maximum effort, then you receive all the credit. And that's what Pinchas did. Pinchas did it all. He started it, he tried, he succeeded. And this message is for every one of us. Rahmana liba bai. Hashem does not expect you to complete all your projects. All Hashem asks of you is that you begin and that you try. Hashem tells you, you begin and I will help you. I will carry you, don't worry. But I need you to take that first step. Chanukah. I know you're going to ask me, Rabbi, we're one night before Shavuot. Why in the world are you talking about Chanukah? Listen, donuts, cheesecake, it's part of the Jewish diet. You know, it's all connected somehow. We try to eat as much as we can eat as Jews. I've been telling the whole week that when it comes to Pesach, people always ask me, Rabbi, what's the minimum shiur measurement of matzah that I have to eat for Pesach? For some reason, no one asks me that when it comes to cheesecake. They're not like, Rabbi, what's the minimum amount? No, when it comes to cheesecake, beshefa. A lot of cheesecake, Baruch Hashem. Chanukah, what happened? The Chashmonaim, they found only one small jug of oil. It was only enough to last for one day. No. And what are you going to do tomorrow? Why light the menorah now if it's only going to last for one day anyway? The answer was, I do not know what will happen tomorrow. But what I do know is that today I must do my max. I must do my maximum effort. And if I have oil to light the menorah today, then I'll light it and finish. Genug. I'm going to do it. Tomorrow we'll see what happens. And that's what they did. That's what the Chashmonaim did. And what happened in the end? Abracadabra. Magic, a miracle. Hashem made the miracle. Do you know what message Hashem gave us through Chanukah? Same message. That all He wants from us is for us to try. And the best part is that we all have that little jog inside of us. So start with 1 day at a time. Start with a 1-day jog. And you will be amazed how long it lasts. You will be amazed how much your effort can illuminate. You will open doors you never imagined possible to open. And yes, in the end, Hashem will be the one helping you. But it will all come because of that first step you took. All because of your effort. And Hashem will surprise you with the results. And this is a Mishnah. The Mishnah in Pirkei Avot chapter 2, Mishnah 21 says, Lo alecha hamelacha ligmor. You're not obligated to complete the work. Velo ata ven chorim livatel mimena. However, neither are you free to exempt yourself from it. You're not going to finish it by yourself. But you're not exempt from trying. You're not exempt from starting. And you start and you give that first step and surprise yourself how far you'll get. I think this is the inspiration all of us must take from this year, Erev Shavuot, the night before Shavuot, for this beautiful Chag of Shavuot, Bezrat Hashem. Kabbalat HaTorah. We are receiving the Torah. We will receive the Torah. We're all going to receive the Torah once again this year on the holy Yom Tov of Shavuot, Bezrat Hashem. And this includes all the mitzvot. And many times a person thinks, how am I going to do this? I don't feel like I could keep all the mitzvot. I don't feel like I could fulfill all the halachot, all the Jewish laws, all the Torah. It's too much for me. I'm not going to win the Comrades marathon.
I'm going to beat my last time.
And the answer is, well said, Jacob. Nobody is asking you to win the Comrades marathon. You only have to try. Do your maximum effort. Break your personal record. Move forward at your level, at your pace, in your way. But never stop. Never stop growing. When you try to do your part, HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes care of the rest. As I always say, you do your best and He'll do the rest. You do what's right and He'll do what's left. My dear friends, Bli Ayin Hara, a young 35-year-old rabbi, at 120 Bezrat Hashem, to 120, with health and brachot together with my beautiful family, my beautiful community. This young man, this young rabbi sitting in front of you has learned a very powerful lesson in just a few years. Nothing in this life comes without effort and hard work. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Effort and hard work build the bridge that connects your dreams with reality. And I want to give us all a bracha, Rabotai. This is my bracha for Yom Tov. And of course for our lives. Yehi Ratzon. May it be the will of Hashem that we should have a tremendous Kabbalat Torah, a beautiful acceptance of the Torah. We should receive the Torah. And Bezrat Hashem, this Shavuot, may we all merit to run our own marathon, our own Comrades marathon, breaking our own records. May each and every one of us break our own personal record. We're going to do our maximum effort, and we're going to allow ourselves to be surprised by the results. Remember that greatness begins the moment you refuse to quit. And success begins where excuses end. Chag Sameach. Thank you for coming and thank you for listening.
חג שמח, יישר כוח.